Sometimes things do not go the way we want. But should it make us stop wanting? Definitely not. Hello everyone, I'm your study buddy and today I will be taking you through my day off. Walking, planting, taking care of mental health, planning, resetting, detoxing, reading and sleeping. Sometimes it becomes extremely important to unwind and reset. So many times we fail to understand the importance of detaching ourselves from our workloads at least once. Being productive is important, but if we work hard every day without proper balance and do the same thing, we may finally burn out. So, we need to remember that balance is the key. I woke up very late. It was 1 pm. Does it matter? Yes. But sometimes it doesn't. Because I consider that it doesn't matter when you wake up, but it matters what you do after you wake up. So today I decided that I will be productive. It's kind of chilled productivity that encourages further productiveness. It was my day off. Trust me, nature is the ultimate source of motivation. So every time you feel down, you feel depressed, you feel gloomy, go out in the nature. And that's exactly what I did today. Going out in the nature, enjoying everything that nature has to offer. Walking alone, being myself, detaching from everything that disturbs. Dressing up and never giving up. So it's like another thing that always pushes me to do something productive or be productive is whenever I feel, like not doing anything, then I used to just wear everything that I want. I know it isn't looking good. But sometimes it doesn't matter. I was just putting everything that I wanted to. And it's kind of looking clumsy and I noticed it too. But I was feeling good putting on all those. You can accept something new only when you can leave something old. So I was writing all those things that was disturbing me onto my diary. Well, I have a personal belief and I guess you should try it too. Whenever I'm not happy with the current situation and I want to bring a change, I also love to bring a change that is visible externally. Like kind of change my hairstyle or change my desk setup, and that's what I did. I planted a plant in my cup and put it on my desk. Simple habits every day, like washing your own clothes, cleaning your own room, unconsciously promotes discipline into your lives. Thus, doing simple things every day works as study breaks and also brings peace and unconscious sense of discipline into our lives. Writing down our goals make them more powerful. So for our vision to become a reality, we need to write down the exact strategies and the exact planning. This should be realistic, but we can always force ourselves to do a bit more. Whatever, but we need to be clear of our daily goals. Only then can we make sure that we receive our weekly goals and our monthly goals and finally our weekly goals. So definitely the first thing is to recognize our daily goals and to write them down. Use different kinds of pens or however you like. Like I'm writing with different pens on those A4 sheet papers all my daily goals. These goals should not pressurize you too much, but at least you should be clear of what you could receive or could not receive on a daily basis. And only then it will make sure that you will receive your monthly goals, and by the end of the year you will be someone else. I mean, not someone else, but definitely you would have received so much more. So it was my day off, but towards the end, I was studying again. Well, I was. That's because I believe that anything that you find hard, or even if it's not like you find it hard, but you have to do it every day, then make it a habit to do at least for 1 hour or half an hour every day. That makes, the interest intact. That is why, even though I was taking a day off, I decided to read at least for 1 hour. Aren't we fed more by emotions than knowledge? How we validate our emotions. Currently, I'm reading a spiritual book, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. It talks about ego, the ego that forces us to jump into a quarrel, the ego that completely destroys our mental peace. This is about finding our inner purpose. It talks about the formless. By the way, to be honest enough, I haven't completed the book. I have just read a few chapters because every day I just read 2 or 3 pages. That is why I have not yet completed the book, but reading it every day, little by little, I have already got so much from it. And I hope that someday I'll complete it soon. Well, you haven't noticed me flipping any pages of the book. That's because I have been reading it in PDF form over my laptop. So, the day is almost over, and by the end of everything, I feel so much relaxed and revived. The time spent being alone, spent in the nature, self-reflecting, all has helped me a lot. Sometimes it is important that we reset everything. Let me tell you, it's extremely demotivated sometimes, but finding your own motivation is in your hand. Currently, I am writing all the thoughts for the day and how I overcome so many of them. I am also practicing gratitude every day. So I'm writing three things that I feel gratitude for. Finally, I'm also making my to-do list. That's because I want to be prepared for tomorrow. You might have noticed that my journal has changed, and that's because the pages of the previous journal was over. By the way, I am writing my to-do list on the basis of my daily goals that I have already set previously. With this, have a good night, sleep well, and enjoy its day. All the best wishes. Keep connected to my channel.